What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a great week. I'm back here again with another sports card video, and today I'm going to be telling you all about my mail day. So I'm going to probably be doing this video going forward in the future, which will be my mail day Mondays. So in one hand here, I have some graded cards, and then another hand here, I got some raw cards. I'm going to show you guys pretty much what I ended up getting, how much I got it for, and if the market has fluctuated within the past few days. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started with raw cards. Before I went on vacation, I actually ended up pulling this card out of one mosaic hanger. That hanger box was pretty loaded. It had this card, an RJ Barrett debut, but it is the Zion Orange Reactive Mosaic. So whenever I pulled it, I was super excited. I hadn't, I've only pulled out some base debut. I put out a pink camo, but I was very happy to pull out a different parallel. Whenever I pulled this was the end of June. It was like June 27th I pulled this. And the price was going anywhere from $200 to $250. It is significantly increased, so we'll take a look at that after. But I'm very excited about this. I'm going to go ahead and send it in to get graded as well through PSA. Looked really nice. Now, when I was on vacation, I actually caught a Optic Box restock. So, and there was one Mosaic Cello, just one cello, one lonely cello, but I ended up getting an Optic Box restock while I was on vacation. I ended up getting two mega boxes. Out of my two mega boxes, they were pretty decent hits. I ended up pulling a Zion Williamson base card, a Ja Morant base card, a Tyler Hero base card, and a Zion base My House insert. So that was a pretty good hit, pretty good two boxes. I also pulled a pink, hyper pink Kobe White, hyper pink Rui Hachimura, and a what else did I pull? Oh, RJ Barrett Purple Optic My House. And then out of that one lonely cello, what are the odds that I got another pink camo of Zion? So I'm very excited about this. It looks really nice. I think I'm going to get this graded as well. So pretty big hits, for retail, which is the best. Now we're going to show you some of my raw card pickups. So starting with number one, this is a card that will mean a lot to me going forward. I really like this card. I think there's a lot of long-term value on this. And that is the 2008 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant card. It has him being guarded by LeBron. I think, just the way my point of view on this card is that LeBron is now with the Lakers. Kobe was with the Lakers. If LeBron can, bring a couple titles to LA, this is just two legends guarding each other. This is something that I really think that I'm gonna keep for a while. I ended up getting this card for $95, tax, title, everything, eBay fees, all that, taxes and everything. But I'm very excited about this. It has also gone up significantly lately. Next, I'm gonna show you guys here. Let me see. I ended up getting these. They are kind of rising up in price, and this is my personal collection. As you guys know, I'm big on Bam Adebayo. I ended up getting two red, white, and blue rookie prisms, and I got them for $35. Two for $35, so they were about $18 a pop. I was pretty impressed, honestly, with the condition on these raw cards. But these have gone up significantly. I got these about 3 days before I left, so this was like June 24th or something like that, and they finally came in the mail. So I was very excited about this pickup. I'm very high on Bam, as you guys know, so that's a nice pickup for me. So next, I got this Jason Tatum rookie NBA hoops. I got this for $25 shipped, all in, taxes. Actually, no taxes. I bought this on Facebook, on one of the Facebook groups. But I got this in NBA hoops, $25, which is pretty crazy. Jason Tatum just keeps going up and up and up. So I was like, let me get some lower tier. NBA hoops is very underrated. So I pulled the trigger on it. It was only $25, and it looks really good, honestly. So very excited about that one. I ended up also getting a second year Jason Tatum Red Ice parallel. I got this one for $10 shipped. So this was on Mercari, 10 with free shipping. So with taxes, they do take taxes on Mercari. It's like $11. Second year Jason Tatum is undervalued as well right now. Try to hop on it. Same thing with Luka. All these guys, all those stars, you know, get those second year cards, because once the rookies keep climbing up and up and up, you're gonna look for the second year cards, and those are the ones that are gonna be going up more and more. So going back to that 2008 Topps Chrome rookie, or not rookie, but that Topps Chrome LeBron and Kobe, I ended up finding the LeBron version of it, which is a Freshman Phenoms Upper Deck. This is an insert, but these cards just mean a lot to me because I love both of these players. I liked watching Kobe Bryant growing up, and LeBron played for the Miami Heat. I like his game. These guys are, you know, two of, like, I think they're in my Mount Rushmore. Like, these guys just impacted the game so much as far as the modern era. So I'm very excited about these long-term wise. So I'm going to be holding on to these long-term. So, you know, these are pretty nice looking cards. Next, I got this Tyler Hero red, yellow, or green, blue, and yellow choice parallel. So this is only pulled out of a choice. And I got this all in for 100 shipped on Facebook Marketplace, which was the one of the Facebook groups I buy from. So this was a pretty good snag. I'm going to show you guys the comps on these as well. This is a pretty good snag, and I'm very excited about this because, like I said, this is only pulled from a choice box. So there's that. And then I ended up getting a crazy steal. I posted, you know, that I had a few drinks the other day, and I was like, you know, I'm in a buying mood. So I ended up getting 2 Hyper Pink Tyler Heroes and a John Morant Hyper Pink for $75 shipped, which was pretty crazy. The guy was like, yeah, I mean, just trying to get rid of them. And they came back, and they're pretty mint. You know, these look like they can get graded pretty well. Maybe 9s at the lowest, but I got these 3, $75 all in. I just had to take it. Same guy as well gave me a steal on this the next day. And that is the card that everybody likes. Zion Williamson Prism rookie card, sought after card. I only got this for $155 shipped. So with goods and services fee, that's like 3%. So I paid probably like $163 or something like that. And it looks really centered. So this could be a possible PSA 10 contender. I may send it into BGS, but I'm not sure yet. It looks really nice. And you know, it's one of the hottest cards on the market right now. Another raw card pickup I just recently got. This wasn't like in the mail, but I got this at a local card shop, a local sports store nearby. The guy ended up buying it for a steal. I think he said he got it for $160. So I came literally like an hour later, and he was like, well, if I make 20 bucks on it, you know, sure, you know, then I just made a gain no matter what. And that is the 2018 Luka Doncic rookie card. It looks pretty decent. I don't think it'll be a PSA 10, but the PSA 9s are going up pretty good. Not only that, this card raw is surging. So I see this as possibly a flip. I may take the chances and send it to PSA. I was looking at some SGC comps. I mean, I could take a risk and send it to SGC. But I'm honestly not sure yet what I'm going to do with this. So I'm pretty excited to find out. So that's all for the raw cards. I'm going to get into the graded cards here. This one will count as a raw card, I guess you can say. And that is, I ended up getting this. It was the Optic Shock of Bam Adebayo, GMA Gem Mint 10. I'll probably crack this because I pretty much got it for the raw price. I got this card for $23 shipped through Facebook groups. So, I mean, that's pretty close to what the raw form goes for. So, if it got a Gem Mint 10 through GMA, I mean, obviously GMA is not one of the 3 major grading companies. So, I mean, this could maybe be like a PSA 9. It could maybe be a PSA 10. So, I don't know yet, but you know, that's why I pulled the trigger on this, because, you know, I'm a big collector on Bam, so might as well. Next up, I ended up also picking up this Bam Adebayo orange numbered of 199 Optic rookie card, and I got this for $200 all in, shipped, everything. Low pop report, super low pop report. And there's only a handful of PSA 10s out there, so I think this was a good buy. Like I said, guys, I'm all in on Bam this year and for the future to come. Next, I ended up getting a Tyler Hero Optic Holo, and I got this one PSA 10. I got this all in for 200 shipped as well through a Facebook group, and this one has been surging. Tyler Hero is getting some gains lately, so you know, I see a lot of potential with this card, being that the Silver Prism is now at like $400. I see a lot of gain coming from the Optic Holos. I got this one for a great price. This is a steal. I just had to take the gamble. I got this LeBron James SGC 9.5 for $35 shipped all in through a Facebook group. The guy sold it to me for $35 because there's a slight, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a slight scratch on the slab. And I was like, well, you know, I could maybe take the chances, resubmit it to PSA or maybe BGS, or you know, I can just resubmit it to SGC and get the upgrade review, which is just like grading the card, which would be $10. Not only will it get a new slab, it has the potential of maybe getting an SGC 10. So I just had to hop on this because, as you guys know, I told you guys earlier, hop on this LeBron 2019 Prism. It's a very affordable card, and I think it has a lot of potential for big gains in the future. All right, and we're going with, this is next. This is the Luka Doncic PSA 9 rookie card. These are surging. A PSA 10 is already like at $900. So I had to get this before the prices go up. I got this before I went on vacation. I got this all in for $215, and that was a PSA 9. So, and the PSA 9s are going up even more. So I'm pretty excited about the future of this card. Luka, Porzingis, they look like they're going to have a pretty good playoff run. So we'll see what's the future on this card. Back to one of those cards that I said that would hold a lot of value. And for me, long term, it's just a personal hold. And that's the 2008 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant again. I got it in a PSA 9. I got this card all in for $250. I just had to pull the trigger. I wanted a raw card, and I wanted it graded just so I can have the slabbed version of it. Like I said, these are cards that I see just long-term value, guys. I mean, this has 2 legends on it, 2 top 10 players ever on it. You know, it's not going to get any better than this, I think. You know, if you can find that, there's one Kobe and Michael Jordan card I've seen before. I forgot what's the set name, and I don't know what it is, but I've seen one card of MJ being guarded by Kobe. So this is pretty much as close as it gets to, you know, 2 of the best going at it. Next, I ended up getting this for a steal, which was crazy. The comps on it, you guys won't even believe. But this guy, I guess he wanted to make a quick buck. But I got a 2019 Orange Ice Stephen Curry for $45, all in, shipped. You know, I think it was 40 actually, $40. I believe 40 or 45, but which was pretty crazy. I mean, the comps on this card are pretty insane. I think they're like 90 to 110 the last time I checked, but we'll check it here in a minute. But Steph Curry, established player, first ballot Hall of Famer, champion. I had to. Next, this is kind of just a personal preference. I got it because it was super cheap. It was only $15, and that is this Panini Contenders Trae Young. I got it for $15 shipped through Mercari, so I paid taxes like $16.05. But it shows him in a Oklahoma uniform and in a Hawks uniform. The reason I got this card is because Trae Young is an Oklahoma legend, and I mean, him with the Hawks, he's gonna do big things in the future. So that's the reason I got that. I like the way the card looks. You know, he's a college legend as far as numbers wise, so that's why I had to pull the trigger on that. And then next, I got a Luka Doncic Silver Prism. They've hit up a little bit. This is second year Silver Prism. I got this, a PSA 9 for $95 all in, free shipping. And these have hit a pretty decent surge lately. So, like I said, guys, once the rookie cards hit that big peak, people start coming for those second year cards. I think the second year Silver Prism PSA 10 is like close to 400. And my favorite pickup, which is a long-term hold. I wish I can get it in 10, but a PSA 10 is just way too out of my price range. That is a 1996 Topps rookie card of Kobe Bryant. I got this I was pretty impressed that he actually accepted my offer. I sent the offer through Facebook group. I just told him, hey, would you do this price? And he said, sure. So I got this card for $300, ships, you know, everything, because no taxes or anything like that. And these just keep rising. Kobe just got on the cover of 2K21, the Legend Edition. And he also will be in the Hall of Fame at the end of this year. So long-term hold, Kobe, one of the best. RIP to a legend. That's one of my favorite cards that I picked up. And then I picked up this lot. So I want to show you guys this lot. It's a PSA 9 Bam Adebayo Optic Hollow. I got that. A SGC 9 base Bam Adebayo. It was 2 Blue Velocity Bam Adebayos. 2 Blue Velocity. So these are short printed. A base Bam Adebayo, a Panini Status Bam Adebayo, 2 Optic Shock Bam Adebayos, and 2 purples of Bam Adebayo. And I got that all in for $150, which was pretty insane. I got it through eBay, so I did pay taxes, so I guess you could say like $157 or something like that. But I was pretty impressed with the way that this guy really accepted my offer. I really sent it, not expecting him to accept it. I woke up the next morning and it said pay now. So I was pretty excited about that. But let's go ahead and check the comps, guys, and you know, we'll see what's the rise in these cards in the past few weeks. All right, guys, so back here, and I'm going to show you guys just some raw comps. I'm going to start first with what I pulled on my before I went on vacation. And that is the Zion Williamson Orange Mosaic. That is card 209. So, like I said, it was about 200 to 250 when I pulled it, which was at the end of June. So let's go to some sold listings here. This was today, 360, 275, 289, 250. 275, 275, 300. It looks like it's trending towards the 300 range. So, I'm pretty excited about that going forward because that means more money. So, let's go now to the Zion Williamson pink camo that I pulled while I was on vacation. Pink camo. So it's the best to, you know, get these at, you know, like I said, I pulled these out of a pack for retail. So it definitely pays off whenever you get something for retail, and then, you know, you can look at the comps. The most recent comp, 193, 158, 140, 135, 150, 175, 220, 168. This is just today. I mean, you get the point. It's looking anywhere from 130 to, I'd say, maybe 180. 185. So let's go to the raw cards I ended up buying, because those are just pulls. So I'm gonna start with the Luka Doncic 2018 rookie prism, and that's number 280. So I got the raw card. Like I said, I paid $180 for it. This is just today, 300. 226, 250. Somebody snagged a steal, unless that's shill bidding. 223, 201. This card just keeps rising, guys. 320. And it just really depends on, you know, the pictures that you present. I mean, like I said, I personally don't think this card is a PSA 10, the one that I bought. It could probably be a 9. It looks like a 9. But, you know, I mean, you can get this Luka card anywhere from $200 to $300. So let's go now with the Zion Williamson Prism rookie that I ended up buying for $160 with everything. That's number 248. So raw card, one sold for $300 today, one sold for $260, $350. Wow, this card is just on the rise. 209. Oh, that's PSA 9. 185, 200, 230. Like I said, I mean, this card just keeps surging. Let's say if this can get a PSA 10, if this could get a PSA 10, I mean, the return on investment is there, guys. Look at this. Today, 850. Wow, this card is actually climbing. I didn't think it'd get that much. 850, 750, 720, 735, 800, 720. Oh man, I actually thought this card was still at the 650-ish range, 600. This card is already climbing at 800. I'm seeing 700, the lowest. Wow, I didn't think it hit that fast to 800, but yeah. Big return on investment if I get a PSA 10. Like I said, it's well centered. I believe that the card that I got is really well centered, and I think that it could come out to a PSA 10 potentially. Next, we're gonna go with the three hyper pinks I ended up getting, and that was Ja Morant and Tyler Hero. So I got one Ja Morant. So Ja Morant Optic hyper pink. Like I said, I paid 70 all in. 70 or 75 all in, one of those. Look at this. Ja Morant itself, 100, 180, 73, 71, 75. Pretty much the Ja Morant. Here's one for 50, 50. I mean, you can get this card anywhere, I'd say from 55. I'd say 55 on the low end to the 100 on the high end. But this card pretty much paid for everything itself. Tyler Heroes, I've seen the comps at anywhere like 8 to 15. So I'm not going to, look at that. Next, we're going to look at the Prism Choice Tyler Hero that I bought for 100. Red, yellow, blue. And like I said, there wasn't too many comps. This was, let me see. Trying to pull up. No, not delivery options. Sold listings. July 12th, June 22nd. Look, 103. This one's sold for 77. 73. One for 150. That was on June 27th. These comps are all over the place. Hold up 1 second. 116. Let me put red, yellow, blue. That'll be better. Still nothing. Oh. Well, the way I'm seeing it here, the comps are kind of all over the place. I mean, I think this card has a lot of potential because it's just showing me red, white, and blue. Let me type in Prism Choice. Be probably the best option. Yeah, ended recently. And this is card number 259. So, here's one. June 27th, 150, 103. I mean, the Heat are looking for a playoff push. So, this is a card that I think that could maybe hit. Wow, that was a 200 in May. I think somebody overpaid for that. But I think it could hit that, hit that again. Next, I'm going to go over, guys, the Kobe Bryant 2008 Topps Chrome. And I got mine all in, like I was saying, $90. With, that was number, this is card number, what card is this? It doesn't tell me the number. But, just put it in with LeBron James and you'll find it. This is the raw card. So 175, 270, 140, 300, 82, 200. I mean, I would say a fair price to pay on this card is anywhere from 130 to, like 200. And next I'm going to go with the freshman LeBron James freshman season with Kobe. So, a PSA 10. I don't think mine will gem to a PSA 10, but 333, which is pretty nice. $50 card. I ended up getting this card for $50 itself. So, 75. Here's a 53, 56. It looks like it's still at market value. You can still probably find it for $50. NBA Hoops, Jason Tatum. So, I paid $25 all in. And 36, 31, 40, 40. This card just keeps going up and up. You can find one maybe for 25. 40. You know, it's going on the better side. It looks like. You know, it looks like this card is just climbing upward and upward. It's Jason Tatum. The Celtics are hot right now. Jason Tatum's hot right now, so I see a lot of potential in that card. Bam Adebayo, red, white, and blue. I got 2 for 35. So I'm gonna put in Prism Rookie, and that is number 51. So check this out. July 10th, one sold for 40, one sold for 50, 40, 30. So I could pretty much 30. If you look at, you know, people typically go by today's comps. I mean, within the last week, 40, 50, around there. I would say comps, the best comps would be like 35 to 50 if strange. So I paid 35 for 2 of mine. If I wanted to flip these cards, you know, I'm looking at already a $60 profit on the high end. So, you know, I'm all in on Bam though, so that's my personal collection. I won't be flipping until probably way later on. Next, I'm going to go over, guys, the 1996 Topps rookie card of Kobe Bryant. PSA 9 that I got. Topps. I paid $300 all in. This is card number 138. So look at this, guys. 425, 500, 500, 550, 429. This card has actually went crazy within the last week. I was pretty surprised I snagged mine at 300. It looks like on the high end, guys, 500. You know, you'd be surprised to probably maybe find one for that price again. Somebody snagged one for 180 if that's not shill bidding, but you know, I'm seeing 480. I'm seeing anywhere 400 plus now, it looks like, guys. So I'm pretty excited that I got this at a great price. Next, I'm going to go with the Luka Doncic PSA 9 Rookie Prism. So I got mine for $230 all in. I think $230 or $220, something like that. It was. I know it wasn't on the high end, but 300 today's comps, 280, 300, 285, 275, 275, 280. Yeah, comps are still pretty. I'd say anywhere from 250 plus now on this card. So I still see a lot of potential though, because look at this, guys. Just the difference in a PSA 10 and a PSA 9. Where is it at? Look, one today sold for 1,000. 900, 850, 860, 900, 950, 800. A lot of potential on that card. I mean, it's a PSA 9, but PSA 9s always follow suit. So that's the reason I got it, because I mean, I don't see myself buying a PSA 10 for. I don't see myself spending 1,000 on a PSA 10. Orange Ice Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry. PSA 10. I told you guys I got this card all in at $40. So look at the last comp. 109. PSA 10. 94. 95. Those are the most recent comps, guys, and that's literally within the last month and a half. So this was sold July 9th, so that was 4 days ago. This was sold June 30th, so like a week and a half ago. I mean, this card, I would say no matter what, this card's a $100 plus card, and I got it for $40, so already a $60 gain there. And we're going to go over the 2008 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant again, but the PSA 9 version that I got for $250. So recent comp, 334, 459. Somebody sold for 650, 500, 305, 450. These are kind of all over the place. Yeah, so I would say maybe 300 to 400 is probably your best to buy this card for. Now I'm gonna go with, let's see, Tyler Hero Optic Holo. I got Tyler Hero's Optic Holo. Optic Holo PSA 10. I got it for $200 all in. Recent sale 280. One for 225. One for 250. Another one for 250. 240. But that's at the very beginning of June. So this card has a lot of potential. Like I was saying earlier, guys. I mean, if you look at his silver prism, just look at the difference. Optic Hollows always follow suit, but Tyler Hero Silver Prism on the sold listings, 400, 370, 390, 350. You know, you're paying pretty much 325 plus for this card now. So a lot of gain with the Optic Hollow coming up. Bam Adebayo, orange Optic. I got for 200, PSA 10. I think I have the only sold listing, honestly. Yeah, it was the best offer accepted, which is what I bought. I bought it for 200. So I don't see another one. It's a PSA 9. That was sold the other day for 76. Let me see. I'm gonna just show you guys the card raw. The card raw itself, 109. 43, 76. There's really no comps, so I could honestly, typically when there's no comps, guys, on the market, you could pretty much just name your price, especially if the player starts, you know, taking off. And I think one more thing I gotta show you guys, which is the Bam lot I ended up getting. So, Bam Adebayo Optic Hollow. And that is a PSA 9 I got. So I got the whole lot for 170. A PSA 9 the other day, well, that was a month ago, 150. So you know that this is going to keep going up. This is actually the lot that I ended up buying. 195 or best offer, so I bought it for 170. Won't show the best offer, but yeah, there's that. Just for example, I'll show you just the Optic Hollow raw card. $70, that just sold. 50, 50, 50. I'd say anywhere from 50 to 65 you can probably get this card. What's this? A PSA 10, July 5th. That's a great deal. Somebody got a PSA 10 for 200. It's actually a really good deal on a Bam card. Now I got his Purple Prism. So, not Purple Prism, but Purple Optic. I got 2 of those. And the sold listing, just one of them was 36. Here is one for 12. The orange and the purple sold for 119, so that's 60 each. I mean, this looks like a $30+ card. So I got 2 of those. I got the Optic Hollow PSA 9. And then I got 2 Optic Shocks. I mean, the Shocks always are around $20 as well. So that's a pretty good deal that I ended up getting on that lot. And then last but not least, I'm going to go over the LeBron James SGC 9.5 I got. Base Prism. I got it for $35 because it had that little defect. But look, one sold for 65, 2 sold for 200, 1 sold for 40. So I mean, I'm still in that market, 90. But let's say if I was to crack it and maybe get a PSA 10, or yeah, let's say if I was to get a PSA 10, Prism Base 2019 PSA 10. The PSA 10s have been on the rise lately. 197, 199, 211, 230. You know, this is just something that's going to continue to go up. The Lakers have a good title run coming ahead of them, so I'm pretty excited about this card. Not to mention this card raw, guys. Base Prism 2019. I mean, I got it for 35, this SGC 9.5. Look at the base card raw, 31, 31, 30. This one's already slabbed in, so I think this is already a pretty good buy, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you know, just go ahead and reach out to me. And let me know what you guys think about my pickups and how you guys feel about the Monday mail days that I'm going to be having coming up shortly. I'd like to hear about your pickups, guys. Again, I do appreciate all the love and support for this channel. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap up everything on this video. So we'll see you on the next one, and take care.